Welcome back. So today I am going surf fishing with my buddy Shane.
And it's a trout.
If you haven't been on the channel before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. If you have, welcome back. So we're going to try to do some surf fishing. If that doesn't pan out, we're going to come fish some of these lovely cuts in the marsh. When we reach the first 100 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. It will have a reel and some fishing baits included. And after that, every 100 subscribers will be doing another giveaway until we reach 1,000 subscribers. So your chances are better now with less subscribers. So we have some overcast going on. Made for a beautiful sunrise, if you can see behind me there. It's really calm, winds are calm, so hopefully we can get out in the surf and try to make some casts, catch some speckled trout.
Yeah, they got a ton of birds diving all up in front of us. Now, I don't see any fish hitting on top, but at least we know there's bait here.
Alright guys, so we struck out surf fishing. It was getting rough. They actually had a couple other people out there that's already headed out. We're gonna actually go on the inside and try to do some broken marsh fishing from the roadway.
So I'm switching to a dead shrimp underneath a 4 horseman cork. I mean, even from this distance away, I'm 25-30 feet from the cork, and I can hear that cork when it pops. Oh, he's got something. He's got something. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's a yup yup. It's a yup yup. And Shane's got something else here.
Oh, another yup yup.
Yep, another yup yup. Or hardhead catfish. If we catch another one of them, we're gonna move spots, guys, because I'm not all into catching 1,000 of them. Cast it over the bush there. Oh, popped through, I think. I don't know if it popped through or popped my line. If you don't want to lose your cork, the thing I would say is whatever you put your leader as. So I have 30-pound braid. I'm not too worried about popping my braid, especially around here. But what I do is I got about a 12-pound mono leader on there. And what that does for me is that if I do get hung up and I go to pop my line, it will actually pop the leader and not the cork off. Should have brought the minnow trap and tried to get us some live cockahoos, because the cockahoos are everywhere. All right, so we have moved spots because all we were catching was yup yups at the last one. And Shane actually already had a hit here on first, as soon as this cork almost hit the water. All right, so since I believe I missed Shane's first, let's see, Shane's croaker. I believe that's another croaker there. You can see him. I'm gonna put him back in the water. Shane has another one. Let's see what it is. That actually looks like a little, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. It's not a targeted species. Not 100% sure what it is. All right, not 100% sure what this is. But if you know, leave it in the comments below. We call him a pinfish. I don't think that's the actual name of him, but he's going back in the water. He's gonna live another day. But that is Shane over here slaying the fish today. Might actually change to a smaller jig head. That may be my issue. So just to show the size difference in the jig heads, it's a lot smaller. I'm gonna see if we can make some connects with this one. Stay tuned. And Shane with another one that I missed. Let's see.
That's a croaker.
That's a croaker. Yeah, them were small. Ooh, yes, earlier I was wrong. Sorry, I should have noticed the difference, but this is a croaker. Hear him croaking. You also can see how his mouth is underneath. So we're gonna get him back in the water because he's just a little guy. But the rain's really starting to come down, but it's one cloud over us. But it seems like that cloud's building. If it gets any much harder than this, though, I think we might go sit in the truck and wait it out for... Oh, I got one! I got one! Look at it! I got one! I don't know what it is, but I got one! It's not very big. But I got one. Rite of passage in South Louisiana's hooking you a yup-yup at least once a fishing trip. All right, so everybody says how dangerous these are. If you grab him from his belly side, you can put your finger between it, grab it like that, and Shane got him in the yup-yup too. So, yep. Let's see if we can hear him. Yep, yep, yep. That's why they're called the yup-yup. All right, I just hooked on to something. It's small, whatever it is. But I think it... Boy. Another little yup-yup. But look how I hooked him underneath his jaw. Boy, he was just trying to... He was like, man, I'm just over here trying to get on the beat. And you're gonna jank me out the water. So, we switched to this spot that, if you hear, sounds like a bunch of noise behind us. It'll probably be cars passing. But we switched to this spot, and the first cast I made, I didn't have the camera actually on me at all, and I pulled in about a 10.5 inch speck, just bobbing a lead jig head with a matrix shad holy Joly off the bottom. And Shane with his first yellowmouth of the day. That's a nice one. Pull him up, pull him up. Don't pull a Smith. Come on, get him off the rail. Get him there from the rail.
That's a big one too.
It's a nice one. You just bouncing it on the bottom, or you're reeling?
Reeling slow.
Pretty sure he's too small, but we're gonna put him on the tape. Yep, it's about 10.5. Go back in the water. This is a new spot. I don't know what I got. It's something small, but I was just slowly jigging it off the bottom, and it's a trout. That there's a white trout. I'm not gonna keep him just because he's a little small, but there's no size limit on a white trout.
White trout?
Yep. Just like that, boy. Oh! Dude, calm down. So that is about a 13.5 inch speckled trout for the box, using live cockahose underneath a 4 horseman cork with a plain lead jig head. See if we can get some more.
So we've done finish fishing. It's about 4 o'clock. We're gonna head home. I'm gonna show you how to clean these speckled trout. Alright, so I got home late last night. It's the next day. I'm gonna show you how to clean these trout. Since we have two, I'm gonna actually show you the two different ways to clean it. They have one that I call the traditional fillet, where you're actually going to fillet everything off first, then cut your rib cage and bones out after. The second type is what I call the guide fillet. They cut from behind all the guts and all, cut forward all the way to the gills, cut that off, and then fillet the fish off that way. Alright, so we're going to start off with the traditional style filleting. Cut straight down to the backbone, curve your knife. Cut all the way down, flip the meat over, and follow the skin all the way down. I have to come and trim this up a little bit. Then after you do that, you take it, and if you can see, you can see right up in here, you can actually see the rib cage. You can feel the rib bones. You take it and just cut along that rib bones, and that's trash. So, of a 14.5-inch fish, this is you get probably about a 6-8-inch fillet. Like I said, just get down to that backbone. Follow that backbone. Flip it over. That's again the traditional style of filleting. Now, on this style, I'm going to show you how to do what I call a guide fillet. So with a guide fillet, cut straight down from right here in front of this fin. Turn your knife. And you're following his backbone up the thing here. You're going to cut down to the gill plate. And then the fish should look something similar to this. Now, if I clean white trout, this is the way you will see them cleaned. And the reason is, a white trout, if you want to keep it from going mushy, if you cut their guts out and rip all the way up through their gills out, it actually won't turn mushy. So then, you do just like when you're doing the traditional fillets. Cut down the back, flip it over. Fillet it off, and this one actually I cut a little too much off, but it gave me a few little chunks of meat. that's that chunk of meat. So by comparison, one trout was a little bit bigger. The fillets, you can see, these are the two different fillets here. There's not much size difference on them. You know, there's not much meat loss. From what I see here, there's not much meat loss either way. With cleaning a bunch of trout, the guide's way is a lot faster. You can voop, 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 basically. Which, I've been filleting fish the original way the whole time. For me, it really doesn't make a difference. Because I'm going to write 7/3, 2021, specs, and 4 fillets. The reason I do that on my bags is just so I know how much is in there roughly the time. Just because if you start catching a bunch of fish, you know, granted I don't have a limit here, and that's the thing, the possession limit, I'll eat these before I ever get there. But if I know, alright, look, I got speck fillets in there, I know to go and grab them here. That's how we're going to wind up packaging the fish. I got my bag that I wrote on. Going to put the fish in the bag and then fill it with some cold water. Once you fill it with water over the top of the fish,
Then we just put this in the freezer. Simple as that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you never miss out on any new content. And as I said in the beginning of this video, when we hit 100 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And good luck and have a great day.